And that was the story for today. But before I finish and get back to the game, let me explain why I've chosen this one. As you could, as you most likely imagine, Paul Compton isn't a very famous writer. Actually, I haven't heard about him before. I found his story in one of the archive issues of Weird Tales, magazine that also published Lovecraft stories. And this one seems similar. Now we can see here certain elements like this um, strange form, this character, most likely descending into madness. We will never know. We've got his own thoughts, his mysterious death, but what we don't have, what makes Lovecraft different, in my opinion, special, when we look on this piece of pulp fiction? Well, first of all, we don't have anything under the surface, any special meaning for the happenings. In Lovecraft, we can see another sense for it, for the story, what Lovecraft wants to tell us, and usually it isn't just his racism. Whereas here, we have nothing. Also, difference in language. In some sections, as you could hear, it wasn't perfect, some repetition, especially at the beginning with this whole cruelty, boring. It was bad. As we know, Lovecraft used a combination of both 19th century language of literature and pulp language, pulp manner, pulp style, which we can see here. But it is true pulp fiction. If you don't mind, read some Lovecraft stories and compare true pulp to Lovecraft. And I will promise you that you will see that Lovecraft is something much more. And yes, I managed to talk about Lovecraft once again, even though I should talk about this story, and I partially did. It isn't a bad one, but I said nothing spectacular.